morning, everyone. It's shopping day. You know how excited Michelle and I get when they have fall and Halloween stuff at Guardian Angel. Hopefully we'll find good things today. It's dry and it's going to be really hot again. Please rain soon. The better chances of rain are Saturday and Sunday, but there is a chance today and tomorrow. So please rain. Please rain soon. Good morning, Gray. Hey there. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Here's Chicken. There's Chicken. Good girl. Good girl. Morris and Marty are both in the chairs over here. And here's Stripey. Everybody slept good last night in the house. Everybody asked to go out before our alarm went off, so that was pleasant. Hi, Morris. Good morning, bud. We had animal noise last night, twice. Really scary animal noise. Maybe it was two raccoons having fun. I couldn't tell. But I mean, I flew out of the house one time trying to make sure one of the cats wasn't in a fight, and they were all accounted for, thank God. It sounded like the two little dogs that live that way in a fight with something. I don't know what it was. Hopefully nobody got hurt, but it was kind of a scary noise. Orem arrived yesterday. I think it's AUREM in a 1-gallon pot, an XL. This one didn't want to stand up. You know, where they're in the greenhouse all with each other, they rely on each other to prop themselves up. So anyway, Dawn made it stand up. This one likes partial shade to full shade. And it has beautiful yellow, orange, and pinkish tones in the fall. So I'm excited about it. It is a full moon variety with a slightly bigger leaf. But FedEx brought it from Mr. Maple yesterday. I'm very pleased with it. So I've got two right now that are not where they're going yet for the winter that I'll be addressing just as soon as the fall weather kicks in again. It's AUREUM. I guess it's still pronounced Orem. Yeah, that's a Shirishwanan. that's the kind for full moon. So we didn't walk this morning. That was a combination of how long it took me to get things done and how long Dawn was on conference calls, moved to conference call, prepping for conference calls. It was really both of us. I don't know if we'll get out this afternoon or not. Wow, the purple on the forsythia there, the fall color's looking really nice, but it's dry, it's wilted. It's a lot of wilted things right now. Sad to see. They'll perk back up after the rain. It's not been so dry that things won't perk back up. So no walk this morning, probably no walk later. We'll see. God, I was so hot and sweaty and I had already put on my clothes. I wanted to go to Guardian Angel in. Just ready for, you know, more fall like temperatures and weather again. But it's cloudy today. Maybe that'll keep us down a little bit. We're already at 81 though. That's why the dew point, it was like 71 when we got up this morning. The dew point was really high. It meant the humidity was back up. It just, you know, it's deceptively nice looking out there. You would think it was a nice fall day with the leaves coming down and a hint of cool in the air. And I'm telling you, no. It feels like August out there right now. Marty's okay this morning, but you could definitely tell he had his shots yesterday. He did not eat as much as normal, but he was moving around, hopping around, went and used the bathroom, came over for a pet. So not like anything to get upset about. So they are taking those two trees down there. Yeah, that guy was backing out of his driveway and I'm sure he was going to stop, but he was like still moving and right at the edge, and I darted around a little bit until I saw the brake momentum of him actually stopping there. It wasn't close, but yeah, I wouldn't want to live in that spot. I'm sure it's very hard for them to turn around and to back out, and there's really no other way to do it. Yeah, so I feel for them where how their driveway At one point at that house, it probably wasn't that busy, but definitely at this point in time here in 2025, there is a lot of traffic there all the time now, so it's not a sleepy road anymore. So I told, you know, Dawn that Marty was moving a little slow, so when he's in and out of the house, you know, you just keep an eye on him while I'm gone. But I'm not really, I would say it's normal aftershocks, sluggish. I felt him, he didn't even feel warm really, but he feels a little cruddy, I can tell. I'll keep an eye on him. And let's see, what else? Michelle says she doesn't have to pick up Connor until 5 today, so we are free to be as casual and social over here as we would like today. So that's cool. Connor is getting involved in the theater program this year. Again, even though Ariel's not there, Connor also really likes it. He's got a part in the fall play. Dawn and I will try to get over there to see that when it's out. Do a better job than we did with Ariel. We missed Ariel's first performance or two, and I regret that. So anyway, that's happening. Johnny says we have video footage coming from their trip to Vegas Friday. There'll be video footage out Friday, so I will be sharing some things probably Saturday. You know, it's Friday's video, but it'll come out late. It'll come out Saturday, so that's exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Let's see what else is going on. Never say never about not ordering another Japanese maple from Mr. Maple for the year. They start to have these really good flash sale Fridays where they put a bunch of the trees at $35. And if you order 2 through FedEx at one time, they can fit 2 in the same box. So you pay 1 FedEx shipping fee, but you get 2, but it goes against 2 trees. So I would say never say never. I would still like to have a Rhode Island red dwarf bloodgood. There's an Elizabeth out there that a guy named after his wife. Still would get Blue Moon if that happened to pop up. But I don't have immediate plans, but never say never, I guess. Never say never about me and plants, period. But the nice thing here is, you know, with us not having a frost until around Halloween, even though, you know, earlier in September is really probably when you want to plant things in the ground, I do have time to get stuff planted in them still to acclimate for 2 or 3 weeks before we would have cold. Either in a pot or in the ground. So that's good. I guess I'm up. Whoops. I guess I'm up. That was all me. I guess I'm up to 4 things that need to go in the ground now. A Leland cypress clearance plant I bought over by the property line. That hardy hibiscus down by the gnome home. And 2 Japanese maples. And then, of course, I've got a few things I want to pot up to bring in under the house for the winter. So a little bit of stuff going on there too, but we'll see. It's never a problem to do it when the temperature is cooperating, right? Cooperating. The flies and the yellow jackets have been, or hornets or whatever it is, they've all been horrible the last few days with this last gasp of summer, and I'm just, you know, just ready to be past it. The only things I watered out back this morning was really the cat water bowls, the bird bath in the front yard, and the plants right along the front of the garage and that side of the parking area, the asphalt. You know, things that is pretty much on the everyday. I did the everyday list today. I didn't do any extended things. But I'll look when I get home. If, you know, yesterday I had to go out there and emergency water 2 hydrangeas and a couple other things that were showing stress from lack of water. Even though I had already watered them one time this week, I might add. But I'm hand watering, not hose watering, and so that's not as thorough. But I'll keep an eye on stuff. It's always a stressor for me that things might be not getting enough water. Is there anything else? I do have a couple of 3D printed things for Michelle in the back of the car, and one thing for Lori over here at the electronics, thriftronics store. I've got a couple of fidget spinners and other things printed for Miss Helen's son, but I didn't get them packed up for today. They are Halloween fall related, so I really should get them up here sooner than later. I think I might have saw Michelle's car. It's probably not her though, because I told her I was on my way and she didn't holler back at me, so I don't know. I can't tell. It looks like her Rogue, but I'm not seeing any stickers on it. I'm not seeing the Michelle decorations. Yeah, I don't know who's driving the van. It's pretty much here all the time when I come now. But this space is wide and I don't see them coming and going even while I'm here. It's probably just a driver. They did put up towing signs in the parking lot. And it's because all of these buses and things were coming and parking over here and basically blocking the whole front of the store. So I don't know. I mean, I think they could have parked. I think they probably need to not park here. It's not that big of a parking lot, or talk to GA about it. Maybe park in a little different spot. Or, well, the real problem is the McDonald's used to be in that empty lot next door, and Garibaldi's Italian restaurant owns that property now. And there's nothing happening over there, but they won't let anybody park over there. They're really upset about it. So that empty lot can't be used. I don't know. Put up a sign that says, please call blah, blah, blah for parking. Have them register, charge them a small fee or something. I don't know. There's always ways to work things out. But anyway, the big buses aren't allowed to park in front of the store over here anymore, which was the right answer because they just kind of showed up and they were out there every day. And they were blocking the whole front of the store. Not bad, not bad. Looks like it's all there, and that's the big one too, the 8-quart. They've got a smaller than mine Cuisinart down here. Probably works fantastic. A brand new food processor. Yep, some sort of a meat grinder, but this one's all plastic, so that's not too tempting. She's here, and she's made an entrance. Oh, it spins. Yep. Yeah, okay. Can you hear the music? I can hear the music. Yep, way cool. And she's got her little kitty cat purse inside. And is it Loungefly or a Spirit? Yep. Okay, all right. Loungefly. Very nice, very nice. So I want you to know it's rechargeable. You just plug it in and the little battery recharges and you're all set. That's pretty darn cool. Oh, show me the keychain.
Oh, these are a set I bought separately.
Okay.
See, that's the Emily.
Okay, Emily Binks.
And this is the book.
Okay, well, I was mostly, show me the front of the kitty again.
Oh, yeah.
I just mostly was looking at the kitty. Looks homemade and it looks really cool. Some mom or dad made that for their kids so they could learn how to do these things. Pretty darn neat. Does it got stuff on the other side too? Is it a double station?
Chalkboard.
Like maybe for preschool or something? Yeah, a chalkboard.
Oh, this is really handy.
It is. The cutest little black kitties. And then that's really why I like Halloween so much, is because it's all about the black cat stuff. But cute black cats, not ones that scare little kids.
A monster.
Michelle's looking for monsters. Always. Even cute little kid monsters. Recognize this right away from being from Cat and Jack. And I want you to know I didn't ever know or buy Cat and Jack stuff for my kids, and I want them to know they need to make adult sizes.
Yes.
Free, either because they didn't feel it was in good enough condition to sell it, or because it's so large and heavy they knew no one in their right mind could take it home. But you know what? I can see it in a sorority house. Can't you just see all the girls lined up in a row waiting for their waiting to receive their gentleman?
Well, either that or say, hey, pledge, give me a Coke. Diet Coke.
Well, we're watching Downton Abbey again at Don's request, because he had missed seasons 1 and 2. He sort of picked up with me at season 3, because that was back in the like 2013, 12 something time frame. I don't remember. A long time ago, yeah, when we were first dating. And anyway, so that, you know, just I've got receiving, you know, women, the ladies, married lady receiving gentlemen on the brain because we're watching Downton Abbey. A time when things were different. Try to talk Michelle into the black tree, but I think that's off limits at her house this year. So where's the wig? Show me the wig. She held this up and I'm like, so you can look like me quicker.
Yes. I could be you for Halloween.
You could. Oh, there's a Lego mask down here.
Oh.
A police officer.
Oh, you're gonna need that.
I have a Lego mask
you do?
from, but not one with the police hat on it. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Aw. What is it? Is it like stickers or
Yeah. Like stickers.
Yeah. Huh. So I looked at a couple things that go in the ground over there that said beware and danger. And what's going on at your house?
My house, the ground must be made out of concrete. I can't get anything in it.
Yeah, it's because we haven't any rain. So I told her I'm going to bring her a piece of rebar next week that she can use with the hammer to pre-make the holes for her cemetery.
I think, you know what's missing in here? We should Mr. Miyagi.
Every year I fall for pumpkins, bonfires, s'mores, falling leaves, football. And you. Oh.
But you're last, get it?
Oh.
But you're last.
Oh no, but I thought, now come on, I thought that was really sweet. I'm always falling for Dawn all over again. Because you know I'm so drippy sweet.
Yeah, but you definitely don't.
Last
come under,
right. Well, that's if the guys are reading the sign. It is a good deal. Look at all of the fancy stuff, and it's double-sided. Michelle found a very unique dream catcher, and it may have some critters on it. We won't talk about that too much, though. True. This is our happy place. I've never seen this Pyrex pattern before, but boy, is that a nice old vintage piece. They've got 15 on it, but it's, you know, like got little gold edgings and everything. And this is a antique dresser. I don't know what you would do with these, but they are Corel. Maybe prep bowls for putting stuff in. I don't know. Is this Corel too? Nope, that one's World Market. Okay. Perfect for a little girl that wants to be Dorothy for Halloween. And yes, we're being inundated with country right now. It's, yeah.
My ears are bleeding.
Yeah. They're cheap, but they're cool. Cheap as in not very much to them. Yeah. I don't know how much they are, but they're too big for like everybody. I did listen to Michelle and use my Harry Potter pocketbook today that I got Tuesday. I did decide to bring home this rug for outside. There's one inside for Thanksgiving for Marty, and there's a few Legos down there and a Thanksgiving solar. Michelle called her a pilgrimess, a pilgrim. We've been through everything one time, and we're just doing our one more walk through the store to see if we missed anything or Dee put something out while we were on another part of the store. Say what? Oh yeah, those are kind of pretty. Hand painted, huh?
Yeah, these are really pretty. I like them.
Yeah, somebody's kitchen. Michelle said a cabin. They did a nice job displaying it. They sure did. Oh, it's my happy place again, too. Oh, it is? Well, I'm not surprised. Yep, it's got a sold sticker on it. I wonder if they bought it with all of the stuff because it looks ready to go. It was $400, by the way. Huh?
You can't beat that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's got that whole wall nook seating thing to go with it. I think the main thing I didn't show was the big pot. And I got this baby taggy thing for the cats. They like to attack them. So that was good. And the Legos are in there. So, yeah. That's it. It's always fun, girl. We hate it when it's over. Yeah. Really. We walked around a whole extra time today just because, well, they were a little busy up front, so why not? We're always hoping Dee will come out with one more cart full of goodies next week. But we got plenty.
Oh, yeah.
Just sitting here going through the South Park parking lot, doing the Pokemon Go route and cruising with Pablo Cruz and some other 70s flashback music. Got to do the pogo loop since we didn't come up to exercise in there. Let's be hot so you don't hear the fan isn't messing up the microphone. I hate it when I let that happen. Just so you know, you probably hate it too. Well, it does look like they took down those, finished taking down those pine trees over here, but they've left the big logs piled up. Maybe somebody else comes in behind and carries out the big logs. Not sure. But I'm glad they're down. It was dropping stuff in the road all the time. It was really was a safety issue. So hopefully I come around the corner up here, and I'm going the speed limit, but the pickup truck behind me wants me to go faster. Sorry, not happening. Not past workers, not around the curve. Just know, it's 35 here. The cops hang out all the time waiting on people to speed through. It's not the spot to be speeding. They have not taken down the tree on that corner. So I think the problem is it doesn't affect the power lines. And so any of the people that come around to take down the trees, they just don't care. So, you don't know. Yeah, the guy in the red truck behind me, he's just not a happy camper. I don't know, I can't run over the Amazon driver. And then when I put on the turn signal and turn into the neighborhood up here, I'm sure that's going to infuriate him too. Because the nerve of me to have to turn and make him brake. Oh well. I have glass in the car. Several pieces of glass from Guardian Angel, or my glass here beside me. I'm not gonna sling around the corner. Oh, he didn't follow me. That's for the best. I've got my stuff put away, and I blew the boardwalk in the driveway when I got home, and it's still better than it was, but we're so dry that instead of changing color and then falling down, the leaves are just kind of falling off the trees. Yeah, everything's just really dry. You can see I put the new pumpkin rug here. I'm liking it. They just don't last long there. They don't stay looking nice, but it's okay. I've swapped out my 3D print. I'm just bringing this lock that I bought back out to the garage, get it off my kitchen counter. I'm making a shrimp for lunch. I just got done peeling a pound of medium largish shrimp, and that's going to be our lunch snack. Yeah, I went through and I pulled all the leaves out of the water bowls, and it's just that kind of year. Marty did come in the house and eat. He's there in the ferns, and I petted on him, and he seems okay, but he still seems, yeah, a little out of sorts maybe. Not serious though. We will have a chuck eye steak later, but this is afternoon lunch. This is our first real food of the day. We've had some really loud thunder and lightning here. There's a storm just to the west of us. There's been a few drips of water. Would be nice if we got a real shower. Although they've upped their likelihood of rain through the weekend, so I guess I don't have to get too desperate about it right this minute, but bring on some rain. I've got Marty and Stripe inside.
So I was out in the garage taking off support, and I ran back through the rain here. As you can see, it's pouring, and so I get inside. She says, but you need to go back out there in the rain again and clear the plate. It's like, why don't we wait for it to let up just a little bit?
I'm gonna start building the ghost train. It's basically meant to look like a skeleton. There is a special spooky round piece for the front there. He shows building the engine last, but I'm going to start building the engine first. And I don't have a lot of time, but you know, I'm going to get started. I'd say I'm 2/3 done with the ghost train engine. I did the cold tender part, and now I'm working on the actual engine part. Steaks are done though, so I'm stopping for the night. It's dark. It's time to eat. It's time to put it up. This train is not motorized, but it does fit on the train track. And it could be motorized. It's just not.